Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos Podcast.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
What is good, everybody? It is the Bromigos Podcast, and you know who it is. It is Undercover Brother, Motorboat, and Matt, and I'm joined by my fellow bros.
Panama Red.
Dang money, baby. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Hoochie Daddy Hunter.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love it.
That is what I am talking about. Gentlemen,
Yes.
I have something special I want to talk about, because
All right.
I don't know if you guys know. It's my birthday in a couple of days.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We're recording this in June. June 26th is my birthday, and I have one simple request. Miss Halle Berry.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I know you ain't got no man,
Oh, shit.
so do me a favor.
Oh, man.
Come hit up your boy, the Undercover Brother,
Yes.
and let him put his love into you.
Oh, my God.
I'm in New Jersey, baby. I'm fly over here.
Oh,
I know
my
you ain't
God.
got no man, honey.
Halle Berry. Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at that, though.
I'm not either.
He's shooting a shot.
Yes. Hey, listen.
Shooting that shot, and I had the Barry White playing while I was
Oh,
fucking
shit.
doing it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Ain't good enough for your love, baby.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I know
what
that's
want
right.
that's what I want my birthday present to be.
Yes.
So if any of you guys can pull up hit up Halle Berry, tell her, hey man, we got a boy over here that's he's a little down bad.
Yeah,
he
man.
Could use some
Howie,
help.
sit on his face.
Yes,
Please.
actually, yes.
Sit on his face.
I'm just gonna say
what he
that
wants.
is a massive turn on for me.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I
he
will
wants.
absolutely take
Oh, my God.
the sitting on my face bet. So.
He'll be your booster seat.
Hey man, every queen, every woman's a queen. They just need the right throne.
Amen.
So,
Listen,
Very true.
pause.
let me pause.
Not all of them are queens, goddammit.
Yeah, that's actually true.
We're not
I
supposed-
forgot. You hate
Listen.
Kylie Jenner, but all women are
I
art.
love
so.
all of y'all, but y'all all ain't queens.
That's actually
goddammit.
facts. That's facts.
Shit.
Mister, I'm gonna contradict everything I just said
Nah,
in
man.
a 5-minute span.
Some of them need therapy, bro. They be causing so much problems.
There ain't nothing wrong with therapy.
It's not a goddamn thing. I'm on therapy right now.
Hey, man, you got your queens, you got your Trishas, you got your hoes, you got your
Scallywags.
I'm sorry, what was the
Skeezers,
second one you just said?
stunts.
I've never heard that before.
Trishas.
Treaches. What is that?
Do I have to educate you, Matt?
Undercover brother needs a little education.
Oh man, let me tell you something, man. There are a lot of treaches out here, bro. Leeches, you know what I'm saying? You know these females that they want to be in a relationship, but they want to be with other niggas, and that's cool, But don't be blowing on my phone while you at the party throwing ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Throwing it back for
Don't be
somebody
like,
else and
let's
shit.
FaceTime later when I know you at the club getting free drinks from other niggas and sucking dick in the bathroom. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, sucking
All I'm
dick.
saying.
Not in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
I wasn't going to take it that
Wow,
far.
actually-
That's what
I
I
go
took
there.
it. That's how I took it.
I'm just saying they can't
So many
all be
treaches out here.
queens, bro. They're not. They be causing problems, causing men problems.
Yeah, some of y'all
men
need
gotta
therapy.
go seek out help and stuff.
yes.
Gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a person.
If you're sending your man to therapy because of your actions,
Yes.
you're a treesh. You're
Yes.
a treesh.
yes,
Go home.
causing all these problems. You see, and you know what? We don't talk about it enough. Men's mental health.
You know what? I was actually going to talk. I'm glad I was going to segue into that. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. Like, because as I said before, it is my birthday. I will be 25 in a couple of days. We're still
you old
recording
as
these
hell.
episodes.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
I know,
happy
old as
early
fuck.
birthday.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I don't know about you guys, but like when you start like getting older and you see, this is just like something for me, I guess. But like when you start seeing like people either be more successful than you. Do you, like, at all get depressed
No.
or jealous or anything like
No.
that? Why is that?
I'm not measuring myself against other people. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to myself because everyone has their ceiling. So, yeah, you may not be where you want to be right now, but at some point, given your work ethic and everything, you're going to get to where you want to be. And then you might, in your eyes, surpass them. But what is success? I think that's a personal thing. Like
Success is what you make it.
Exactly. Like, what is your view of success?
I think everybody's
right?
success is.
That's the whole thing.
It's individual.
Some people are perfectly content with being like, and it's not a knock on them, but like a manager at McDonald's, that's success to them. To us, there may not be success. However, I don't believe it's on us to even look down at that. So I don't compare myself to people that I've graduated. There are people in life who are doing better than me, people who are doing a lot worse than me. So that could be measured as success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, I guess like in terms of my own mental health, like I've just been kind of depressed the last couple of days because, you know, as you approach being older, and I'm like, God damn, I thought I'd be in a completely different, what's the word I'm looking for? A completely different area in my life than I am right now. And I don't know, I think about it and I look at other people who are around my age who are doing other things that they do. I guess it's just like, because every day or every other day I got to hear about like, oh, you know, do you think you can make money off of doing shit like podcasting? You need to get yourself a real job. You need to do this. You need to do that. But I'm not like I'm not that type of guy where it's like I don't want to sit and do a job and get paid. You know, even though money's nice and we all need to make a living, but it's just like I don't want to do things that aren't a passion of mine because it's not good for my own mental health, I guess you can say, because I worked a job last year that fucking made me miserable every day, and thank God it was a seasonal job, so I didn't have to do it anymore. But I'm just like, I would much rather do things like, you know, radio, podcasting, shit like that, even if it means it's going to take me a little bit longer to make money. The problem is I got to hear from everybody else, and people are trying to pull me in different directions. Like one of my friends is trying to get me a position at one of his jobs that it's not really my type of style for a job, but he's like, oh, this is going to help you in this field. And I'm like, is it? Because it's kind of just not my gig, and it kind of requires me to be on social media all day. And I don't want to do that either, because that's also not good for someone's mental health.
Real quick,
yeah.
These people that are saying that, do you think you can do this and make money at it, are these your friends?
Family.
Fuck family.
Cut them out.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I live with them.
Can I just be honest real quick?
Yeah.
Family, I've always said this. Family means absolutely nothing
to me.
I
ain't gonna say all that.
And here's why I say this is because I feel like so many people put so much emphasis on blood relatives. And in reality, first of all, you don't choose your family.
No.
You don't. You're born into it. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, if the people that you say is your so-called family, and I'm talking about parents, I'm talking about aunts, uncles, cousins, if those people in your life aren't supporting you, if they don't want you to do well, if they're trying to draw you away from your passions, or if they're not supporting you in a way that's trying to lift you up and trying to get you to reach the goals that you wish to achieve, then you got to cut them off. Because at the end of the day, blood only means but this much. For me, it's pretty much like my mom, my dad, and my godfather. That's like the real family I have. That's the immediate family.
Are you an only child?
Yeah, I'm an only child.
Okay.
I don't have any siblings. So for me, growing up, it was friends. Friends is so important to me. I've always said, if you have a successful friendship, those are your real family. That's your real family right there, because they're always by your side, and real friends will be there for you when you're at your highest and when you're at your lowest. I don't fuck with fair weather friends. Don't be around me when I'm doing good or when there's a lot of success going around, because at some point in somebody's life, that success could go away. You know, everything that you achieve can go away. You know, you could be a millionaire and then one day you could be fucking broke. Or you could be over. Are the same friends that were with you when you were a millionaire, they're going to be there with you when you're broke? When you're down in your luck, when you're trying to make your way back up? There's a big difference there.
Yeah, and I get that. I completely understand where you're coming from. To your point, so what if I told you, say, hypothetically, they do support, well, this isn't hypothetical, this is more real life, but like they do support what I do,
right.
but they constantly ask me, why aren't you at a certain point yet, when they don't realize the process for things like that takes a little bit longer than
then they don't need an update, bro.
Yeah, but they're always the problem is they're always asking about it, and at some point I'm just like, please leave me.
The thing is, you don't have to tell everybody
like,
about your progress. I think that's one of the biggest things, and that's something that I've had to deal with. You don't have to tell everybody everything. That's been one of my biggest things in life. I've never felt the need to tell everybody everything that's going on with me. You don't need to know every little step I take to get to where I'm going. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. You don't need to know every single time in the studio. You don't need to know when I'm working on this video or when I'm working on that. Just know that I'm doing the shit. And once I get to where I want to be, you will see all the work that I've put in to get to where I am.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Like they say, don't talk about it, be about it.
Facts.
Bro.
Hunter, what do you think about this?
I agree, and with what Dante said, with those who are with you when you're at your rock bottom, will be with you when you're at your top.
Thanks.
And then you're going to have more people that be like, oh, I remember, hey, when you used to... Yeah, no.
That's why, like, when I think about it, like, for example, right, this podcast, we're doing it, we're making things happen, things are starting to shake in the direction that we want it to go, but we understand that this is a process. I put out my stuff on social media. I know a lot of people hoping that people will support, right? So I was having a conversation with a buddy of mine the other day, and I was pretty much like, listen, man, I'm like, damn, bro, no one's really sharing. Like, I got a couple friends that'll share it themselves and things, but no one's really, doing anything with it. And I'm like, cool, because, I'm a person that I speak things into existence. I'm a person that when I want something, I get it. It may take me a while, but I get it. No matter what it's been in my life, that's been the case, right? So what I'm trying to say is, right, we're going to be successful doing this, period. Straight. Okay, period.
Fact.
Like, if we've done this for a little bit now, and if I thought it was going to be trash, I'd be like, yo, this is trash. Let's nix this shit. You know what I mean?
I'd have been done a while ago.
Exactly. But the thing is, I have a great feeling about this and the direction that it's going, and we're going to be successful. And then I don't want anyone coming talking about, oh, hey, remember we went to high school? Oh, hey, bro, can you help me out?
No, I don't.
Oh, hey, Mike, this is your long-lost cousin from God knows where the fuck. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, no,
East
bro.
Bumblefuck Panama.
Exactly. Like, no, bro. And then I'm going to be like, you ain't want to support me when we were starting up? You could suck my whole dick.
Oh,
that's how I feel about it. The whole dick, not the half, the whole motherfucking thing.
And it's good. And I'm glad you also say that too, Mike. Because we're making pretty great progress. Yeah. I think, not to shit on my other show because I love my other show, but I've been able to have the opportunity to be able to do certain things with this show that I haven't for some reason had the opportunity to do on my other show yet for some reason. So and even then, at the point of this recording, we have our first guest appearance coming up, which we'll promote after the fact, because this is going to be a little bit after that probably airs. But, it's dope that we already are setting in motion and getting connected with people that thankfully have been supportive of me and my other show. So it's just why not start right? Because let's put it this way. When I started Whiskey, we had nothing. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Now that we have started the Bromigos, I have a little bit more understanding of the footing when it comes to trying to make a podcast successful.
Yeah, you never really know what the hell you're going to do until you get into it. I mean, I think about it like this. Now a lot of people don't even know I'm in a rap group, and do I spit? No, but
the rapper who's not a rapper.
These are my friends that at first a couple years ago when they said, "Oh, we're going to start making music," I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever," but I kept sticking with them. And I like to stick with people that have a vision, but also want to stick to that vision. Just keep grinding. My boys, I swear, every damn day, my boy DT is making a new beat. Every single day, making new beats, always writing. Tave, every fucking weekend, this nigga's in the studio. 2 weeks ago, we was in Connecticut. We were in the studio for 9 hours. We went through 9 blunts. I swear to fucking God. Swear to God, we was in there forever. 2 songs we made. 2 songs. And I'm telling you, these songs were so good. This dude came in, he was a singer, and he was like, Tave wanted to drop this song, for the bitches. We want to drop some music for the bitches. You always have to have some music for the women. You know that. And this dude went in there, sang his ass off. And then Tave went in on his verse, and I was like, oh my God, this is a fucking hit. And I'm not saying this because they're my friends. I'm saying this because when you see a bunch of... Were you
saying it because you were high?
No. Hell
we just need to make that sure of that too.
Because I have some friends that make music, and I'm like, no, this shit is ass.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a realist. If I'm gonna listen to your shit and it's ass, it's ass. Yeah. Not everyone that wants to be a rapper is gonna be a good rapper. That's just facts.
That is true.
But the attention to detail, the attention to the grind, the fact that you take time out of your day all the time in order to put emphasis and to put time into what you really want to do, eventually you're going to get to where you want to be. Exactly. I'm thinking about it 3 years ago when these niggas were saying, yo, we going to start making music. It was just in DT's basement or at Tave's studio in his apartment, just making music like that. And then as the years go by, there's music videos coming out. Oh, we got merch now. Oh, okay. Oh, we going to parties and we doing music. Oh, okay. Shit. When I was down at school in Virginia, I was like, yo, let's have a concert. So I invited some of them down. We came and did a concert in the basement. It was fun. It was a great experience. It was new. It didn't necessarily work out the way I wanted it to, but the fact
Nothing
that
ever does.
No, it never does. But the fact that the opportunity was there made it happen, and I'm sticking by them because when you have a vision and when you know what you want to do and you stick with it 100% and you keep going, you know it's the haters.
Yeah.
You can't. Because there are going to be a lot of people in anybody's life that's going to tell you, oh, yo, you can't do this. Oh, this is stupid. When I went to school last year, I remember I was sitting in my boy X's room and I had on my QC shirt. QC Crew, that's the name of the group. Please stream our music. Had my QC shirt on and I was giving my boy X and his girlfriend their shirts because I brought them from back home. And one of the boys that was in the room, he was like, you guys have shirts? Like, bro, why do you guys have shirts for a rap group? This shit's not even going to last more than 2 months. So over a year later, the EP's already out. Another EP's coming. More singles are coming. And what most motherfuckers don't know, these niggas have recorded 300 plus songs in 2 years. 2 years.
Can you do me a favor? When you have the opportunity, send me the links to it so I could actually promote it through our stuff.
Most definitely.
I think that would be a good partnership.
Most definitely. And they have
to
to come on the show at least at some point because they've been on my podcast before. But back to what we were saying with this whole family thing, right? My boys, they don't have father figures in their life. I mean, they don't really hang around their parents that much. It's not like that. It's really us. Like, that's family for me. Like, we have each other's backs. And that's the most important thing. When you have the people around you that are going to have your back 100%, that are going to be able to support you no matter what you do, that's family. Blood does not make you family. The relationships you develop, the connections you develop, that's family right there.
I feel that. I mean, and look, I love my family more than anything. Like, it's not that they don't support me. It's just that they don't understand the actual industry I'm in because they come from corporate-related stuff or, like, sitting in offices all day or being a secretary for this or that. My sister's a teacher, so that's what she deals with. So, like, they don't understand there's a different process to things like this. And when they ask me, I'm going to take what Mike's advice and just, like, I'm not really going to tell them anything. It's like, I'm working on it. I know what I'm doing.
Tell them stay in their lane, man.
Yep.
Tell them stay in their lane.
I just tell people it's none of your business.
Like, I feel like people who question that kind of shit, either A, don't have any real ambition in their life, or B, forget what the grind is like. If in anything in life. So being an entertainer is not as easy as becoming a teacher. It's not as easy as becoming, I would even say, a doctor. Even doctors is not easy. It's a lot of education that goes into that, a lot of studying and all these other, and even after you're done, you got to do all this. I'm not, I don't know every step, but I know there's steps to it. There's levels to it, right?
Entertainment is not something that you can just get a degree in and you can just start working.
It isn't, because you know what? You have
process.
people like you guys. Yeah, I went to school for communications and all these other things, and then look, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. And because someone isn't going down the path that you want them to go down, or taking the route you think, whatever you want to call it, does not mean that they're not working towards their goal.
Big
right?
facts.
So
Absolutely.
people, if you're not going to be supportive, then get the fuck out the way. That's really how I feel about it. If you're not going to support the grind, my dream, you're not going to support me any way that you can, get the fuck out the way. No. Period. Because you're doing me a disservice. You're taking my time, you're taking away my energy, and you're injecting your negativity into my life. Therefore, get the fuck out.
Big facts.
You're fucking with his mental health. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Don't fuck with, no, listen, can't nobody fuck with my mental health. See, I done mess with these so-called queens. I got enough of them. Okay? I had enough.
Give me that crown, bitch.
God damn it. Listen, okay, first of all, that was a very serious moment we had there.
Very
A
serious.
I
conversation.
appreciate the
Okay.
opportunity to speak a little bit on
All
it
right.
because
Of
it's
course.
just something that's been on my mind.
Okay.
Of course.
Cool. Talking about these bitches.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Let it out.
Preach. First off, a lot of the shit that I've been in has been my own fault. Right?
Sound like someone else I know already.
Because, I had very promiscuous tendencies, right? I love women, man. God damn, y'all. Everything about them.
Indubitably.
Kylie Jenner.
However, not every woman that I have been with has been good for me. There have been some that I've, after dealing with her, I've questioned myself, right?
Preach.
So women, society always puts this negative image on men and how we treat women and the damage we do to women, but no one wants to talk about the shit that these raggedy bitches do to men.
Absolutely.
And the shit that we have to deal with. For starters, number one, and I'm going to talk right, not everything else, baby mama drama. Unnecessary. These bitches, you know how I said last week, jail? What in the fuck?
I'm so sorry. I'm
God
sorry. No, I'm actually
got,
trying to
like,
I'm sorry.
Tetris
I'm trying to take the battery out.
on.
I'm trying to take the battery out because this thing actually pisses me. I'll be up late at night and like sometimes I'll be knocked out and all I hear is and I'm like, fuck.
For those that can't see, Dante's phone case is
Yeah, I have a Game Boy phone case.
He's got a Game Boy
It actually
phone
works.
case.
But
It actually
it's
is
about
pretty
to,
dope, though.
It's about to not fucking work.
Jail. That's where you
Yeah,
should go.
nah, I should go to jail for this bullshit. Go ahead.
jail.
But
Prison.
Can we make that a sound bite, please? Like, we need to have that. Just
I'll fix.
jail. oh, shit. The
we're
camera
in here
dropped.
breaking shit.
Oh, we're
Don't do
breaking.
that.
Nah, man,
Don't do
listen,
that.
bro.
Please don't sue a black
like
man.
women that use fucking their kid as like ammunition against their dad, against his father.
Wait, I have a question. Because the fact you brought that up, I gotta ask. Obviously, I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I did.
At least
Shout out.
At least I
No
don't
kids.
think.
Oh shit! Is
I
your
don't
girlfriend
know.
gonna hear this?
I was playing. I just want to ask a question to the gentleman.
Yes.
We all know that typically when divorces happen or when there's baby mama drama, typically the woman always gets custody of the
Typically.
kid. Typically, not all the time. Typically, my question to most men, well, to all men, is this: to women too, I guess. Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair that if you both have equal custody of your child, that the man or the woman still needs to pay child support?
No. If it's 50-50, then no. Why the fuck are you paying
That's what
child
I'm saying.
support?
I've always said that.
That makes no sense.
Because I look at these big ass celebrity divorces, right? And you got to figure out with the kids and everything. And then the guy's always paying, like Future. I know.
Future's an idiot.
Now, first of all, Future, that nigga needs to stop fucking. My nigga, wrap
He's
it
an
up.
idiot.
Wrap it up, bro. But the thing is, he has the money to do
Him
it.
and Nick Cannon, fucking ass.
I was gonna say Nick Cannon.
But
was
if
gonna
you
be
know
my
the
next
thing
one.
with Nick Cannon, if you heard what he said, first of all, Nick Cannon take care of his kids, so I ain't got shit to say
Of
about
course.
that. That's got nothing to do with me. But when I think about someone like Future, with all the baby mama drama he's dealt with, right, and all the alimony he's paid, and all the child support he's paid,
Niggas.
I don't understand. Even though yes, he's a millionaire, I understand he's a celebrity, makes all this money.
Yeah.
Please tell me why. Why the fuck do you need 6-7 figures to take care
You don't.
of your child?
You don't.
don't.
You wanna live a
You
lifestyle.
want to live a certain
Yes.
lifestyle.
You
Ladies.
don't.
Let me tell you something right now. And it's something y'all all need to hear. And if you don't like it, I really don't give a shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is. Just because you're in a relationship and you go through all this shit, right? Everyone knows that relationships don't always work out. That doesn't mean you deserve to live the same lifestyle in that relationship once it's over. You aren't owed that. I understand you're with a celebrity, you're with a man making a lot of money. I want to continue that lifestyle. I'm owed that lifestyle. I've seen videos of women literally saying, I can't live another way. Bitch, yes, you can. You were not born in the riches.
Yeah.
You started dating rich niggas, and they gave you a lifestyle, and now it's over. So you need to learn how to live on your own, do your own thing, and create your own lifestyle. And if your life is going to be based off living off of other people's money, then that's a problem.
It's not even.
That's a
It's more
problem.
like. I don't understand. First off, that mindset right there. Like you're not like as you mentioned, they're not owed anything.
disgusting.
If you can't give it to yourself, then you're not owed.
Fucking God.
What's up?
I gotta take this fucking battery out.
I'm about to throw it.
I threw
He
it.
said, "Fuck it."
Fuck it.
God damn, bro. But if you can't give it to you yourself, it's
still on. It's still
fucking thing. You gotta break that shit, man. But now let me get up, man, because I'm sitting here lounging. My energy's kind of low today. I don't understand what's going on.
Facts. My energy low too.
Way too hard before you came here. Right?
Yeah,
That ass.
might be.
That ass.
Before you do that, I'm sorry, Mike. I was going to say, you know who else reminds me of someone that you just kind of described? Brittany Renner. You ever hear that?
Oh,
name?
No,
yeah.
no.
Sometimes.
See that.
From
See,
what I heard, it's.
I love
No,
the fact you brought
but-
that up. If you've ever seen, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen Cam Newton's podcast.
No, I haven't. I didn't even know he had a podcast.
He does, and I'm sure you've never read Brittany
it.
Renner's book.
No, I never read the book, but
For the longest time, I swear to God, for the longest time, I had the same mentality as you did. And then I actually heard Brittany Renner speak. Brittany Renner is not a gold digger, and she's not a slut, and she's not a hoe.
I never said she was a slut or
no,
hoe.
no, no.
I would argue the gold digger part.
No, it's because people think she's a gold digger, and that's not at all true. If you have to listen to her speak on Cam Newton's podcast. First of all, we were talking about social media last night and how much I hate it and how much it's just fucking controlling it and how many people think social media is real life. It's all intertwined. So many people hear what other motherfuckers say on social media about Brittany Renner, and they don't actually hear her speak and say her piece. And when she was talking, she was like, listen, I'm not a hoe. I'm not a gold digger. I make my own money. She was like, after all that shit went down with PJ Washington, first of all, she made a great point. She's like, he decided to stick his thing in me and not wear a condom. He decided to nut in me. So therefore, we had this baby. She wanted to have a successful family, but that was on him. He decided not to be with it, so they ended up breaking up and all that kind of shit, and they went through a lot of stuff. She actually wants to reconcile their relationship and keep a family because she has a child, and she wants the mom and dad to be in that relationship. But she said this. She's like, I'm living at home with my mom. I'm making my own money. She's not asking PJ for money. She's not asking these other niggas for money. It's the way she's portrayed in media because of other people's opinions. There are too many times, especially with celebrities, that us as the public, we think our fucking opinions matter. They don't. They don't. Think about how many times you've had an opinion on a celebrity or someone that's famous, and you're like, that's the idea I have of them, and that's exactly who they are. You know, we all look at these athletes and we're like, oh, LeBron James, you know, he's this and he's that. We don't really know what LeBron James is like in real life, but we just see what he is on the basketball court, and we see what he is on camera.
You get a glimpse of what he's like.
You get a small glimpse, but you don't really know what these people are like. You don't know what they're about until they actually speak and say what they feel. You know, there are too many times we give these too many damn opinions on people's lifestyles and what they do in their real life, and it's like we have nothing to do with that. Like, I'm so fucking tired of talking about Kim and Kanye. I don't give a fuck about them. I don't care about their marriage. I don't give a shit that Kanye bought a house across from Kim. Stop thinking that your opinion matters in their relationship. They don't give a fuck about you, and you don't really give a fuck about them. You just think your opinion matters, and it fucking doesn't. It doesn't. Like I said last week, keep it in the comment section, bitch.
Everyone has an opinion. People have jobs because they have an opinion.
Skip Bayless.
Unfortunately, Skip Bayless should not have a job. Fuck Skip Bayless. I get tired. Oh.
He stinks. The funny part is...
No, did you see... Hold up real quick.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The shit that he went on and on about fucking Stephen A. And
I did not.
Stephen A. is my brother. And sometimes brothers fight. And I think that we might fight again. What he said hurt me to the core. And I'm like, yo, first of all, why are you talking
like
this?
that? Yeah, like why do you talk like that?
First of all, can you just speak like a human being? Like, what is this?
It's my turn, nigga. Shut up.
And I'm like, yo, okay, if Stephen, first of all, I heard what Stephen A. said. He was on JJ's podcast, right?
Stephen A. Oof.
I heard what he said.
What did he say? Because
he basically said that Skip came to him and recruited him. And it was like, I've taken it as far as I can go. I need you, right? That's what he said, which may be an exaggeration, maybe not be. We don't know that.
Yeah, just like
Stephen A. said he tried to recruit
just like
Skip.
Stephen A. hit 17 straight threes in tryouts.
Skip recruited him to help him with first take.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
So what he said and the way he said it was in no way did I feel like, okay, oh shit, you done said some shit, you about to start some shit.
I don't think it was disrespectful at all.
At all. Like the fact that Skip got all butthurt and oh my God. I'm like, bro, why? What's with all the drama? Nothing was said. He has admitted in the past that he recruited Stephen A. to help him with first take. He's admitted to it. So why you panties in a bunch, bro?
And now First Take is probably one of the most popular shows
it
ESPN has to offer.
I mean, I get annoyed right now because I got that motherfucker Mad Dog
Chris Russo.
Oh yeah, bro.
My God, bro.
Chris Russo's
He's always
so
talking
old,
about these
bro.
1950s players, bro.
Yeah.
Like those 1950s would get the work.
You know what's so funny? I remember one day he was talking about the top 5 franchises of all time, sports franchises of all time. And this motherfucker put the Canadians in there.
Like, stop it.
Poverty.
Listen. I get it. The Canadians have won many Stanley Cups. They haven't won one since 1993. Shut the hell up.
No one cares.
No one gives a fuck about the Canadians.
No
they
one
were in the
gives a fuck
Stanley Cup
about
like
hockey,
2-3
bro.
years ago and they lost.
I'm going to say it
So-
They've
again.
been poverty since.
I'm going
come
to
on,
say it
man.
again. No one gives a fuck about hockey.
No,
bro.
that is a fucking lie.
No one.
Hey, I
That is
like
a lie.
hockey.
With
Like
all due
12
respect,
people do.
with all due respect, I find hockey to be a much more enjoyable sport to watch
Soccer.
than, well, it's essentially ice soccer, than basketball sometimes.
Oh,
in
you're
my
bugging.
honest opinion,
Definitely bugging.
Bugging.
And to
I
you,
don't know
sir,
about
soccer
that.
is the most popular sport in the world, my guy.
You know,
In the world.
That's the world.
World
That ain't
Cup's
popular
coming
in
to the US in
America.
2026.
world. This is
Compare how many people watch the NBA Finals to the
Wait a
World
second.
Cup.
I
and
feel
come talk
you. I
to
feel
me.
you. Now this is going to
Come
be.
talk to me.
This is something that I've always
fuck outta
said
here.
that a lot of people when I brought this point up to them, they're all like, "Oh shit, I never thought about that." Basketball is the most popular sport in the world.
No,
Here's
it's
why.
not.
No. Let me explain. Here's why.
I'd love to know.
Soccer is by far one of the most popular sports in the world because it's so big in Europe and other countries other than America. Obviously, soccer isn't as big in our country.
It's coming into its own, though.
It is, most definitely. But with basketball, how popular it is, I look at it in a deeper sense than just watching the game on TV, right? You go past somebody's house. What do you see in their driveway?
In America.
I'm just saying, damn.
In America.
Damn, would you calm your ass down? Let me explain. Shit. Now, basketball, you'll see a basketball hoop in everybody's driveway, right? Basketball is so popular.
In America.
Name me another sport. Name me another sport where you wear the shoes for that particular sport not to even play it. Motherfuckers are wearing basketball sneakers for fashion statements. How many people are wearing Jordans right now that don't play basketball? How many people are wearing basketball jerseys of their favorite players because they can see them all the time? The reason why basketball is so popular is because it's a national and it's a worldwide sport at this point. I compare it to something like baseball. Baseball is the most regionalized sport in the entire world. Why do I say that? Mike Trout. Mike Trout is one of the best players in baseball. One of the greatest players of all time. Mike Trout's been in the league for 10 plus years. I've never seen Mike Trout play baseball. It's not because I don't watch TV. It's because I never see the LA Angels on TV. They're not. That's if I'm on the West Coast, I'll see them. But on the East Coast, I'm never going to see them. Also in baseball, how many times are your favorite players actually hitting the baseball? You get up to bat maybe 3-4 times a game. You might play 4 or 5 times a week, but you're not always getting a hit. You're not always getting a home run. You're not always getting a triple, double, or single. There's sometimes you might go 0-4. In basketball, you're going to see your favorite player all the time. It's one of those, it's the only sport where you're so close. The fans have so much interaction with the players. You don't have that. Courtside seats. You can see the players' faces. That's when I compare it to football. Everyone says, oh, football is America's best sport. It's its biggest sport. Is it really? Is it really? Because I guarantee you could name more basketball players
That's your argument?
than you could football players.
Oh, my God.
Because the way the game is played.
Hold on, sir.
See,
What?
the thing is, everything you just said, I can equally attribute to hockey in
Hold up,
most
hold up,
respects.
hold up.
That's all I'm going to say.
First of all, hockey is you got to have money to play hockey. First off, let's be real about that. Okay,
I agree. A
basketball,
lot of equipment.
you need a ball and a hoop and some kicks. You can play in fucking Chuck Taylors. I got that. Soccer, you don't need none of that. You need a ball. You need a ball. You can put your shoes as. First off, all you said, everything you just said, is a very, very American perspective. Very American. Because everywhere else you go in the world, it's soccer. Everywhere you can play soccer in the street, at the beach, in the field, in the dirt. You can literally play soccer in the rain. You can play soccer anywhere. Anywhere, anytime, does not matter. You don't need all the equipment to play. You don't even need sneakers. You can play barefoot. I've done it. Played in dirt. Barefoot. It's possible. So, everywhere you drive in Panama, they don't got a basketball hoop, bro. Everywhere you drive in Costa Rica, they don't got a basketball hoop. In Germany, they don't got a basketball hoop. That's a very American thing, what you just said, my boy. Okay? And it's unacceptable. I ain't having it.
How's it unacceptable?
I'm not having it.
I mean,
Is it basketball popular globally? Yes. 1,000%.
It's growing faster than every
But
other
it's
sport.
not. No, bro, are you kidding?
Yes, it is.
Not then, bro.
Have you? No.
sport.
No. First of all, soccer has been established. You cannot name me another sport right now that has grown in popularity more than basketball has. Think about it right now. Basketball is one of the biggest sports in Australia now.
Who are the highest paid athletes in the world?
Basketball
right
is also one of the biggest sports in Europe. You think obviously it's not going to overtake soccer. I know that, and I'm not saying that. But EuroLeague basketball is the third biggest basketball league in the entire world. The NBA, the CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association, and then EuroLeague basketball.
Biggest basketball association, but what about sport in that general area?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm not going to take away
but
from
do
the
you know the stat to
NBA.
that?
I'm not going to take away from the NBA and say it hasn't grown since its inception. Of course, of course it has. But ease of and attraction of playing. Like, first of all, everybody can't be 6 foot. Even 6 foot tall. Everybody can't be 6 foot tall. Everybody can't jump that high. Soccer is a sport that anyone, regardless of your height, can play. Whether you're 6'7" or 5'8", you can play it. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can play it anywhere at any time. Basketball. Listen, I love basketball. I love everything about the game. I played basketball, right? But it's not gonna overtake soccer.
No.
Ever.
I don't know.
We're the only country that calls it soccer.
I don't know, man.
This is only America, bro. Only in America do American. See, this is my problem with fucking Americans, bro. Y'all listen, man.
Now, see, football?
No. Hold up. I gotta say this, man, because this goes to everything, bro. We need to pick up fucking books and start reading this shit and start doing it because we everywhere else in the world they look at Americans like we are fucking dumb and don't know anything because it's not to you because we say stupid shit. Okay. I'm sorry. Basketball is never going to overtake soccer, and that's wild because you know what? People don't step their boundaries, bro. Americans have the dumbest fucking point of view of shit. And I'm American, and I hate saying it, bro. I hate saying it, but it's fucking true. Globally, people think we're dumb, bro. They think we're stupid because we don't know shit about anything. Fuck. Like, no, sir. And I'm not angry. I'm just hot. Listen,
Mike, we're friends, okay?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
So when you get angry and you start reaching in your pocket, I'm going to be a little bit afraid.
Listen, I shouldn't own no guns, and that's why I don't
did you bring your backpack?
Guns.
I did not.
Yeah,
okay, there you go.
I don't own guns, and I don't want guns. And like I said in the previous episode, I feel like our country has an unhealthy obsession with guns, and the world talks about it. The world's like, what the fuck is the Americans going on? The Germans are like, yeah, do you see this? Do you see this? Another school shooting.
They're using their God-given right.
Everybody, all these school shootings, they're like, yo, the British are like, my word, bruv.
Blimey here.
They have another school shooting, yeah? And they still want their guns.
Look at these dumb fucking
like,
cunts
for real, bro. We are stupid. We are fucking, and then the minority of the intelligent people that are like, hey, stupid people, can you guys stop being stupid? And like, haha, shut up, you dumb fucks. Haha, yo, you fucking Karen. Oh, you're fucking, what's the shit they call? Cupcake or whatever fucking term it's
Snowflake.
called. There you go. You fucking snowflakes because you're scared of guns. America, woo! Like, bro, stop. It's so tiresome, bro.
I don't know, man. America's weird.
We need our education system needs to do better, bro.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started,
bro. It has to do better, bro. I'm sorry. We have to do better.
It starts with the education system.
God fucking damn it, you got me started. All right, motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
All right, motherfuckers.
Gotta do better.
Here we go.
Now hold up. Before you jump into your soliloquy, right? Before you jump into that, I need motherfucking Hunter to talk about it. Hunter, tell me how you feel
about what.
And I want to look at you.
There were a range of topics that we switched.
Okay, first
one is hockey better than basketball.
Fuck no, bro.
Is it
no?
Oh, wow. Okay.
For some people, it's their personal interest.
Yeah, that's fucking Canadian.
I can live with that.
If where are we
white
talking about?
Minnesota.
We're talking about like the gun part because I just saw this yesterday. Do you know what the Ruby Ridge situation was?
No.
It was like it was basically before Waco, like the FBI and all that. They were trying to capture someone, and they mishandled it bad. And there were people that were protesting. It happened at some cabin site, but there was like a range of where people can go up and like protest to it, and there was like people from the far right side. And I find it ironic because they brought kids in, and had like across their shirt, "Am I next? Like, am I going to get targeted by the FBI next?" And I find it ironic because those are the same people, right? The far right, you know, they were given hell to the kids after Uvalde who were wearing the same thing. Am I next? Am I next? And they were like, but they're just using their Second Amendment right to use shoot guns and stuff. I just find it ironic that way because it's the same people. It's okay on their side, but the other side, side, no, absolutely not. Yeah. Why bother? You know?
Hunter brought his backpack today.
I backpack. I brought a hoodie.
He should have. Oh my wow! Well, if I brought a hoodie, it'd be a different situation. So, Mike would have brought a hoodie. Well, Mike do have a hoodie. So,
but I'm a big black dude, so anybody fucking with me.
It's a common sense thing, you know. It's common sense.
Like exactly.
Like they said the same thing about Virginia Tech. As I watched, like I went back yesterday. I went back all the way back to like 90s, 2000s, all that. And they were calling, even after the Virginia Tech shooting, they were like, "Oh, we need more armed."
Why?
How come every single time there's a mass shooting, I'm sorry.
It's the right. It's
white
the right
people,
fault.
not all white people, but I'm gonna generalize you right now because it makes sense for this statement. Why, whenever there's a mass shooting, the immediate response is, we need more guns. We need more guns. How does that make any sense?
We're the greatest, quote unquote, greatest country in the world.
First of all, I hate to bust your balls. Anyone listening, we're not the greatest country in the world. If you think that, you're fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
See, we're the greatest country in the world, right? But we're the only ones with these kind of problems.
We're not to enter a fucking recession.
We're not the only one. We're not the only one. Everyone's going through a recession right now. It's a global thing. This is why I keep my ass off of Facebook, right? The only thing I do on Facebook, I upload our shit. Hey, share. And I get the fuck off.
Yeah, man.
Why? Because people are like, oh, Sleepy Joe. Yes, he's sleepy and he fell off his fucking bike. Yes. The man's old. God,
they blew up that bike.
That man's old.
He fell off the bike. He's old. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Americans. This is what I mean.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
It was fucking hilarious. And this is what I mean about the education system.
Oh, no, our president's human.
And this is what I mean about the education system. No one takes the time to look at, like, yes, we need to focus on our country, but what's going on is globally. So you're going to tell me that every government in the world right now is trying to fuck over their citizens? Everyone. Every single one of them. Right? No, bitch, shut up.
They're trying to take away their Second Amendment right in Norway. I saw it the other day on the Facebooks.
Like when fucking Candace Owen was talking about shit that goes on in Europe. I'm like, bitch, you don't live there. What the fuck are you talking about? No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What is it with Americans and we can't mind our own fucking business? Like, how come every single goddamn time we always be worried about every other country except us? I was talking to my boy about this the other day. I find it so funny that we found all these billions and millions of dollars in order to give to Ukraine when they're going through all their shit. But at the same time, every single time we ask the question, why can't we find more money to put into our education system?
Nope.
Why can't we find more money to give to the homeless people in our country? There's always an excuse. Oh, well, we can't because, this and that and A, B, and C. Bullshit. Because if you can find the money to give to these other countries and these poor people, how come we can't give it to our own people? Yet at the end of the day, we want to say, it's America, home of the free, land of the brave. Last time I checked, most of the homeless people in our country are veterans. How come we aren't taking care of the veterans? The ones who protect us, protect our freedoms.
Preach.
That makes no sense to me.
Preach.
So this is where I'm going to make a joke, but it's going to be a sensible joke. Panama Red Date Money 24, fuck boys for president. Make America come again.
Yeah.
Yes! Do it. Run for president, goddammit. Wait, aren't you of age to run?
Yes.
Yeah,
it is. Do it.
I'm not running.
Some of these
they wouldn't like me.
I don't get
when
it.
I say they, I say those Republican white people wouldn't like me.
Republicans.
They wouldn't like me.
Well, as someone that is registered Republican, I like you. But
right?
I don't
Check
really
me
think
out real
I would
quick.
say I'm a Republican, but I just have common sense with, when it comes to gun laws.
That's like,
why do you only reside with the ideologies that go with your party? You can't think outside the box for real.
To quote you don't like everyone that runs in your party.
You don't. I know you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying.
I also want to point out, because they're all Blue Lives Matter, all this about pro-police, and then when it comes out that...
Yeah, they fucked up hard. I know what you're going to say. I saw you retweet it.
They fucked up with Uvalde, because there's cameras in there, and they looked through. They didn't do anything. The door wasn't locked. They could have gone in. They should have gone in.
Yeah.
They just sat there. Yeah. So, it's a tough day for those who are pro Blue Lives Matter, which that's okay. But
Blue
you know,
Lives Matter.
if your answer is more guns,
see,
what the fuck does
that shit
mean?
alone right
that shit
there
makes me so mad.
They use grime.
Makes me
what
so
the fuck? I didn't know.
mad.
Wait, hold on. I know about white people, Hispanic people, black people, you know, all different kind of people. Okay.
If you're on Blue Lives Matter flag, I
What
think you're
the
racist.
fuck
I'm
is-
sorry.
like-
I'm sorry. I had to fucking say it. God damn it.
Listen.
God damn it. Ooh.
Yo, what's funny is a lot of these people, and like I've said previously or before in other shows, like as you get older, your perspective and your maturity changes, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these people were like, "Fuck the police," especially when we were young. We're fuck police, fuck the police. Police ain't
There's
shit.
a whole ass song about it.
Yes, bro. How are you gonna shit on someone else's reality? Number one. Number two. What the fuck is a blue life? Like, what is that? What is a blue life? Like, I respect police. I don't necessarily like police officers, right? I know a few. I don't really deal with them. I don't necessarily respect them, but I respect their profession, and I understand that some of what they do, because not all of them. Some of them, I'm sorry, bro. If you're in Warren, you're fucking pulling people over because they're fucking driving fast.
The police force
Let's
is
be real.
America's
If you're in
most corrupt
Robbinsville, like
fraternity.
me, that's the only
People
reason
here,
you get pulled.
police officers here in Cherry Hill are doing the same shit that police officers in Chicago are doing. So let's be real about this.
Hey, you
first
can
of
run
all.
away from cops in Chicago, man.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But I'm just
What's up,
saying.
O-Block?
My point is, understanding their profession. Not all of them are risking their lives every day. The same thing with people in the military. Not all of them are risking their lives every day, right? So all police officers aren't created equal. So how come we have to understand that, but then we can't understand the Black lives?
I don't know. This might be a soundbite. This might be a soundbite, and I got to go off mic on this one because as a black man and living in America, I don't understand Blue Lives Matter.
I don't.
What does that mean?
Don't.
So the only reason why that came out was because of Black Lives Matter. And so many, it's not
It's
different
petty,
races.
is what it is.
So many white people had a problem with the fact we were saying Black Lives Matter. And the issue that I had with them having a problem with it is that they didn't even want to listen to the facts. They didn't want to listen to the story. We weren't saying only Black Lives Matter. No one ever said that Black lives are more important than any other race's lives. We said at that time and place, Black lives were being taken away at the hands of law enforcement, the people who are supposed to serve and protect our country.
Yep.
Keep us safe. Protect us from the evils. Yet, every fucking turn, every time I go into my phone, all I saw in 2020, another incident of police brutality, another incident where a police officer is taking advantage of his power over a young African American male or female. And I don't understand. So you got upset because we said Black Lives Matter. We were trying to fight for American Black lives. We're trying to fight for worldwide Black lives. And that pissed you off. So you said, you know what? Police lives matter too?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I make a
That's
point about
petty
something?
as hell.
May I have the ability to speak? Because I actually do have a couple things to say about this. Because I do have a couple of friends that are cops. And like to your point, Mike, like not all of them are bad. Like
No.
the people I know, as far as like who I know, and I know them as people, one of them is, I won't give too much information to put his business out there, but one of them is close to me in the family. So it's like, we know that he's not a bad person. We know he doesn't abuse that power and such. He just wants to protect and serve the community that he's in. So another point that you said about the Black Lives thing, Dante, and I'm curious to know what your opinion is about this, because I feel like at some point, and I agree, like no one said that only Black Lives Matter, but I feel like at some point, and I see a lot of this bullshit online, it's starting to become from certain aspects, like, oh, now it's just, oh, fuck everybody altogether. It's just about us. They're saying a lot of out-of-pocket racist stuff.
Hold on.
And I'm just curious about like what opinions on that.
I want you to explain that a little deeper.
Okay, I'll try. I'm going to try to, and to the best
Yeah.
of my ability. Right. So basically, I'm seeing from a perspective of maybe a little bit more of the extreme of the Black Lives Matter community, where it's like, okay, now they're starting to say things like, oh, only Black Lives Matter, fuck the white people, they should all be killed, or things like that nature. I have seen that a little bit.
some have said that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Some have said that, and like, I'm just trying to understand, like, how can we forge a community, and how can we mend these issues if now this is what people are saying on both sides of the spectrum?
Okay.
Mike gonna take this one.
So
I'll come off after
this is truly how I feel about it.
I'm
right?
curious to know.
I'm gonna address the black side of it first, and I'm gonna go a different route that some may even think I'm gonna go. I believe that black people, first off, need to take responsibility for some of where they are in life. I've heard the lack of strong black men in our community is a problem. This is true.
Who you telling?
It is true. We need to be a more tight-knit community. Our leaders need to do better, right? That's really how I feel. The leaders need to do better. Black people got to do better. However, I think it's up to white people to accept and acknowledge the history of black people in America, understand that, yes, a lot of us don't even have relatives who are alive anymore that experienced slavery. However, the effects of that, the after effects of it, still linger to this day. They keep finding different ways to do shit. It's like when you get to the set point, when you finally you're moving from point A and you finally get to point B, they move the goal.
No, they still find ways to enslave black people in our country.
It's different.
Trust me.
They keep doing it. I personally believe racism is still alive because of white people.
Yes.
I personally believe that. I believe that
100%.
white people don't call out their fucking relatives. 100%. Oh, these fucking niggers. God damn. And they don't call them out. They don't hold them accountable. And this is, it's okay. Oh, Grandpa Joe, he's just 85. Nah, fuck that.
No, fuck that.
Address it. When my
Take him off his dialysis.
When my friends, regardless of race, when they say I got friends, right? Like I talk about the word faggot. I hate that shit. When they say it, I jump on them. I fucking hate it, bro. Whenever someone starts with that racist shit, hold the motherfucker accountable. Put him in his place. You can't tell me you're an ally, but you allow that shit to continue. No person. Would you sit back and watch a child get fucked up? No, you wouldn't. Would you sit back and watch a woman get fucked up? No, you wouldn't. You would do something about it. So why is it that when someone says some racist shit or does some racist shit, people don't want to do a fucking thing? It seems like they care more about fucking animals than they do about actual people. And I don't understand the logic. Like, make it make sense. How do you want people, how can we respect you and accept you? This is why I always say white people don't like black people because of the color of their skin. Black people don't like white people because of the way white people treat them.
So what they did
Period.
To us.
It's nothing to do with their skin, their unseasoned chicken. None of it. None of that shit matters, bro. We don't care. I do not care. I love all people and I hate all people. And everybody can get to work. It does not matter to me, bro.
Equal opportunity.
You know what I'm saying? It does not matter.
Chance is bisexual, dog.
But you can't say, hey, I'm an
Gender
ally,
neutral.
or, oh, I'm not racist, but you're watching this racist shit, bro. You can watch racism happen, but it's God forbid someone, even when they're being racist towards children, that shit, I'm blown, bro. I don't understand.
Racism is alive and well in our country.
And this is why I get so worked up when racism is like number one thing. You want to catch
so
hands, say
mad.
some racist shit to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Say some racist shit. Like, I don't, like, bro, you know what? This is a very serious episode. Like, today we've done a very serious, and we talked about.
We'll lighten it up soon,
But, bro, no, it's okay. Because sometimes these are things I honestly believe we have to address in our country.
But
we don't talk about it, bro. People, it's like a fucking taboo thing.
And that's why I like doing this show, because we actually can get. I feel like to an extent we're having these conversations, I would say more tastefully, for lack of better terms, than say someone who's extreme about certain things, who would say, let's kill the white people, or, F those N-words.
People,
Any of you niggas out there saying kill the white people, shut the fuck up.
Shut
bro.
up, man. That's not
not gonna help.
That shit is not conducive
It's not
to
gonna
where
do
we
anything.
want to be at.
Okay.
I can't stand we get somewhere in life and then you have a couple of fucking ignorant black folk that don't know how to act. How you want to get to where we want to be if you continue to behave the way you behave?
It's like my man.
Come on,
it's like my man Chris Rock said. I love black people. I hate niggas, and that's facts. I hate niggas.
Yes.
And I'll say it again and again and again and again. I can't stand niggas. I love black people. Can't stand niggas.
Yes.
Okay. And to be honest with you, now you asked me the question, and I know a lot of people think I'm just some fucking clown, and all I do is play around. But listen. I am one of the
That's
most
80% accurate.
I am one of the most socially conscious people you ever met, and let me explain something to you. For anyone that thinks racism is alive and well in our country, you're fucking crazy. Okay. For anyone that thinks that black people in our country aren't still enslaved, crazy. Here's why I say that. They have always, by they, I mean the white people, by they, I mean the government, has always found a way to keep us in this bubble. They don't want us to burst that bubble, because once we burst it, they know black people can take over. First, they were slavery. And slavery's over. That's cool. Then we have redlining. Oh, no, we don't want black people living in the same neighborhood as white people. No, we can't have that. All right. Then that kind of went by the wayside. But then you have gentrification. So you put the black people in the lower impoverished neighborhoods, right? And then the property value goes down. Then the white people come in from big businesses and buy that land, kick the black people out, put them in even smaller impoverished neighborhoods, right?
And they move white people
into them. Look at Newark, New Jersey. You go 5, maybe like 2-3 blocks away from the Prudential Center. It's a whole new world.
Really?
It's a whole new world. You go see a Devils game, you're like, oh my God, Newark, it's so nice. The train station, there's so many nice restaurants.
I will disagree with that. Every time I go to Newark, I'm scared for my life, regardless.
Restaurants, it's so nice. Then you go like 2-3 blocks away, you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't be here. You want to talk about being enslaved? Now we're mentally enslaved. Think about it. There used to be literacy tests in order for you to vote for the president of the United States in the 50s and 60s. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Texas, are you fucking kidding me?
As though black people are the only people in that time that were illiterate.
Exactly. So you're gonna tell me right now that in the Texas education system, they don't teach about slavery. They don't want to talk about basically any part of black history. I just find it so weird that in our country, we act like black history doesn't exist. And then when we bring it up, it's like, how do you know that? I never heard that, because we're not educated on it.
So look at what I told you about the Black Wall Street. I didn't know.
Didn't know.
All my years in high school and college, I didn't know about it.
It's so important.
Here's the hypocrisy, right? 9/11 slogan, what is it?
Never forget. Never forget.
But we're told to forget the history of black people in this country.
Anytime someone does something to our country, we can't forget it. Right. Oh my God! But Americans were hurt. Americans died. Millions of African Americans died during the Civil Rights Movement. Millions of African Americans died.
That's why,
during the times of slavery. And we always try to act like that shit never fucking happened, and I can't stand it.
Yeah, it's like, should we tell people whose relatives died in
the Holocaust? Yeah, don't forget it. No, don't talk about it. Get over it. It happened years ago.
Should we tell people in the Holocaust to get over it?
Yeah.
Should we tell people whose family members died serving our country to get over it?
Get over it, man. They're dead.
How do you do that? You tell people to get over it. You didn't experience it. Like I say, you didn't go to war. Yeah. You weren't in the Holocaust. You weren't in New York City when 9/11 happened. So get over it. No, you wouldn't fucking do that. No. You wouldn't do that. Not for a moment. So to tell the black community, who are still to this day experiencing the effects of things that happened hundreds of years ago, right? How are you going to tell them to get over it?
White people have no idea what it's like to be black in our country. They really don't. You don't understand what it's like to go out of your house past 10 o'clock at night and you're driving and you're literally looking left and right to make sure there's no cops outside. Because if I get stopped, it's over for me. I'm scared. Every single time I see a police officer, my heart sinks. And I know there's some black people that say, I'm not scared when you see the police. I think you're fucking crazy. Okay? Anyways, being black in this country means I can't walk outside with a hoodie on without being looked at as a threat. Being black in this country means if I blast my music in my car while I'm driving, I'm looked at as a hoodlum, or I'm looked at as a gangster, or I'm looked at as I'm uneducated, right? Being black in this country means if I wear my particular cultural clothes, I got my hat backwards, right? Some motherfuckers like to wear their pants sagging down, or some people like to wear Jordans instead of wearing Sperry's, right? Then you looked at as you're ghetto. Some people's vernacular is not the same as other white people. Everyone's vernacular is different. White Americans don't speak the same as black Americans. Black Americans don't speak the same as Mexican Americans, and so forth and so on, right? The black experience is so different in this country. The fact that I can't be educated on my own people when I go to school, and I have to rely on stories that my parents tell me or my grandparents tell me in order for me to get the real information on my people. Yet all the fucking time I'm learning about, the Constitution is cool. Yeah, the Declaration of Independence, the Civil War, all that kind of shit. Yeah, that's cool. But that's That's simple shit. I know about all that. I'm going to find out about that anyways. But the fact that I don't know about my own people, the fact that you talk about this the other day, you didn't know about Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street is one of the most important situations, one of the most important events in the history of America, but we never talk about it. But all we do want to talk about is, we talk about slavery a little bit, then it's like, oh, there was a civil war, so that way we could end slavery. The Civil War was not about ending slavery.
Not at all.
It was not about slavery, and if you think it is...
Slavery ended as a result of
oh my
the Civil
God.
War.
Oh my God. Slavery was going to exist whether the Civil War came or it didn't. Whether it came or it didn't. The Civil War was about the Southern secession from the Union. Okay. The Civil War was about land. And if you think just because people were in the North and they didn't fuck with slavery, you were wrong. There were slaves in the North too. It just wasn't as
Prominent.
socially acceptable. It wasn't as prominent. There were still slaves up here. I don't care what
Mm-hmm.
anyone says. Abraham Lincoln owned slaves. Okay. We go into it as much as possible. But as a black man living in our country, it's so difficult for me to articulate feelings and have emotions when so many times you have to compartmentalize it because people don't understand our story because they don't know it. They're not educated on it. Texas is one of the biggest states in the entire country, and they literally try to negate the fact that black history exists. Newsflash, people, black history is American history, and black history is deeply woven into the fabric of our country. Deeply. We built this country. We built this country.
Things in this country are going to continue the way they are unless we sit down and actually address the problems.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing now.
Actually talk about it. If we actually listen, all people need to do is listen and empathize. Listen. Don't give me your fucking excuse because you know what? You can't. I don't know what it means to live as a white man in America.
Nope. No,
I don't understand. So when I hear how some of them, to an extent, when I hear like, oh, they're coming for us. Well, welcome to what we've been feeling like. That's what it is. Welcome to what we've been feeling like. No matter what we do, criticize. Welcome to what we've been feeling. It sucks, doesn't it? Really? It sucks, doesn't it? No matter what the fuck you do, we're judged. No matter what you say, you're judged. Welcome. You've just been introduced to the nigga time. Yeah, real shit. That's what it's like, bro. It sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks to hear, even within dating. Like I got a dude that used to be my boy. Fuck him. Used to be. Yeah, fuck him. I said it.
How recent is this?
Pretty recent. Actually came home. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck that motherfucker. As long as nobody fucking with him, I don't care. But fuck him. What he likes to say to me, well, you're black, so all the white girls love you. Motherfucker, no.
What? What does that mean?
Like,
What does that mean?
no. What?
What does that mean?
Oh, because you're exotic. No, bitch.
That is literally
Yes.
everything we just talked about in the last episode.
It's like, do you understand that when dealing with women, I got to first look for the women that like black dudes. First of all, they find black dudes attractive. Okay. Then it's like, does your daddy care that you may date a black dude? Right? How about your grandpa? Pawpaw. How's he going to feel about it?
I know how Pawpaw going to feel.
You know what I'm saying? It's like there's issues that I have to deal with now. I've overcame many of these issues because I'm just smooth with it.
Matt, how would your parents feel if you brought a black girl home?
not be happy.
See? Why?
Hunter, how would your parents feel if you brought a black girl home?
They'd probably be conflicted.
I say that because, well, one, my mom would not want me to be with anyone outside of an Italian girl. So she's already she already has that made up in her mind. So
but hold on, holding on to that real quick, and this is not necessarily you, because
I don't mean to talk shit about my mama, but you know it's a little fucked up sometimes.
But what is an Italian? Are we talking Italian American? Are we talking Italian?
I know there are black Italians.
Because
I know there are.
Because
really
they are.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Mario Bonatelli.
Of course.
But my thing with that. So okay, are you going to bring them? Are we talking straight from Italy? Or are we talking?
No, I think we're probably just talking like the typical Italian American.
Okay, who doesn't speak Italian? Cool, got it.
Mangia, that's all they know.
Right.
Manja.
Yeah,
They're all fucking obese.
this is. Hey, big girls need love too, man.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
Not my thing, but
that's my thing. Like, who cares? Like, you know what? My mother would prefer?
Yes, prefer black.
Yeah.
But
No, you're not even black.
I'm
Hispanic.
saying Hispanic,
She would prefer. But my mom, at the end of the day, ultimately, my happiness is what matters. So she wouldn't treat the woman any differently. She wouldn't be, any. So to say that, like, your dad brought me home. First off, once you get to know me, I think I'm a pretty cool dude, man. Yeah. I think I'm pretty chill.
I agree.
I've actually been in an interracial relationship.
Yeah, me too.
Where
most of them,
where the parents, they did not like me.
Yeah,
I dated an Asian girl at one point. And,
oh God!
Yeah, It was, here's a funny.
Hold on, what
thing,
kind of Asian?
She was mixed. She was white. She was
no. What was
Chinese?
China. Okay.
Chinese. Okay.
Shout out to the Filipino community. Man.
I knew I was in for something bad when after our first date. I remember our boy came and picked us up, and my boy has actually been friends with her way longer. He's known her since she was a baby, right? And the first thing he told me, he said, "Dante, when you meet her mom, bro, don't talk about like slavery or anything." I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" He's like, "Bro, I'm telling you, man, she doesn't think that the black experience in America is as bad as what Chinese people went through in their own country." And I was like, "Okay, let me tell you something. This lady, no. This lady used to call me boy all the time." And I knew it because my girlfriend would tell me that when I wasn't at her crib. When I would walk in her house, this lady would give me the nastiest of looks. And she didn't approve that her white American and Chinese daughter was dating a black dude. She did not approve of our interracial relationship. Yet at the same time, this bitch is in an interracial marriage.
Yeah.
Bitch, you sitting at home with your white husband going to make money up in New York every single day while you I'm not going to be racist. While you sit your ass down at home, cooking and cleaning, taking care of the kids. Okay. You ain't got no life. You ain't doing shit.
Here's a couple questions, right? Little devil's advocate real quick. Is she an immigrant? Like, is she from China? No. Then
she was born in America.
She was born in America.
Indeed.
Okay.
Indubitably.
How far back, what generation of American is she? Do you don't know?
My nigga, I didn't ask.
Okay. Because the reason I don't want to I don't want to say what happened in China is better or worse than the African American situation.
Yeah, but they try to silence
the fact. That's like
that,
I wouldn't say, like the Holocaust was worse. Like your genocide is worse than my genocide.
I'm not going to compare. The fuck? That's
who does that? You know what I'm saying?
That's some weird shit.
Oh yeah, they ain't kill y'all the way they kill my people, man. Let me tell you something.
Like,
that's like saying
change the whips, nigga. Rihanna shit. Like, whoa, come on.
That's like saying like the Armenians. That's like saying the Armenian genocide is bad as the Holocaust.
Yeah, like you can't. Why would you worse than the Holocaust or whatever? That makes no sense. And then what she's failing to realize is all the discrimination that Asian Americans have had to go through. She's perpetuating the same thing.
Yep.
And without even realizing that. Yep. Doing the exact same thing that you hate. You don't like the way white people treat you, but you're going to treat black people like that, or will it be lesser? Like, I don't. This is why I don't understand it. I don't. Get
people
it.
are not that bright.
No,
I felt like a piece of shit walking out of a lady's house all the time. Man.
Oh, people.
Like I felt.
How long were you all together?
I've never had a relationship last more than 6 months. So
it
wasn't that long. That was high school shit.
So check this out. I dated this Italian American girl from, I don't know, we were together like 3 years.
The gabagool.
The gabagool, the menagot. So the first time I meet her parents, I met her family. Her family's great. They were great. They were kind to me. You know, meet her father. His first question to me is, "So have you ever been to jail?" So I look at the motherfucker, right?
Oh my God.
So I look at him and I chuckled because I thought maybe he was joking, because I had never experienced something like that.
That's the first question?
Yeah. Motherfucker didn't even shake my hand.
That's his first mistake.
And then he's like, "Do you have a job?" And at the time, I was in school.
Did you go to school? Are you educated? Do you have a dad?
Like, yeah, I went to college. And I'm like, yeah. And I was a volunteer firefighter at the time. I was like, I'm a pretty well-to-do person. Like, what the fuck you mean? And I left. We were going to have meatloaf, which her mom's meatloaf is fire. I don't even like meatloaf, but her meatloaf is fire. And I left the meatloaf because I was going to punch this fucking Italian motherfucker in his face. Like, what do you mean, do you have a job? Motherfucker, take better care of your family. Stop buying your family junk. Do better. Be a responsible fucking man and a good father to your only child, you prick.
I just want to know what do people get?
Like, how you gonna come judge another man, especially men? How you gonna go judge another man when all your affairs are not in order, my sir?
What do people gain from being racist?
Like, what do people get from being pricks?
Yeah.
Yo, you being an asshole is not going to get you anything.
So if you dated her for 3 years, you obviously saw him more often.
No, I saw that man for 3 years. I saw him twice.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I refused to be around him.
Wow.
Because my mind was set. The next word he said to me was going to be me busting his shit wide open. I was going to punch him right in his snot box.
Jail.
And probably end up in jail. For real. Nah, because fuck that, bro. Like I said, the one thing that drives me over the edge is racism. I had to beat 3 dudes up in Germany at one time. Yeah, man. I was walking home. I was coming home from the club, and I was getting on the subway, right? And minding my fucking business. You know, I didn't get no coochie that night, so I was kind of upset. And the 3 German guys start yelling Django at me. Django.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm sorry.
In hindsight, it's funny. But, you know, so I turn, and I'm looking like, who are these motherfuckers harassing? Wait, there are no other black people. It's me. So I look at them. I say, y'all talking to me? And they're like, yeah, we're talking to you, Django, you fucking nigger. And all this is in German, of course. And I'm like, okay, Mike, what we going to do?
2 ways to approach this.
Catch bodies.
Okay. If they say, okay, you know what? Let's give them a pass. So I don't do anything. And then they continue to talk. And I'm like, man, fuck this. Boop, boop, boop. The 3 of them. The 3 of them. Fuck them.
Hands ready to eat.
Yes, bro, because, these hands don't play. Bro, I'm not
if you keep talking shit, you're going to get beat ass.
Yo, I'm not the baddest person.
You're not going to get beat ass.
You get fucked up, bro. And then so the Politai show up, right? And it's a Turkish Politai guy, and it's a German guy. White guy, Turkish guy, right? Obviously, he's German. He was born in Germany, but he's of Turkish descent, heritage. So the white guy's ready to take me to jail. Yeah, he was ready to put me in handcuffs. And the Turkish guy's like, wait a minute. Oh. How do you not? First of all, it's 3 of them and 1 of him. Second of all, they admitted to yelling this racist shit at him. He has told you that they were doing this racist shit. Why you gonna take him?
Yeah, put them niggas under the jail.
Yeah. Even in high school, bro, all little black kids used to like to play basketball, right? And then I remember this one time, this white kid wanted to play and they wouldn't let him play. And I was like, fuck, man, shit. Why don't y'all let the white? But whatever. I ain't say nothing. I was like fucking 15. Who cares? So the white boy, you go back into the locker room to change, and the white boy starts yelling, I hate niggers.
And that's why you didn't let
and
the
I'm
boy
like,
play.
and I'm like, am I the only one that heard this? So I'm looking around like, bro, you're about to die.
His ass kicked.
Little Johnny ain't getting no more playing.
So I go, hey, man, yo, what'd you say? He said, I hate niggers. I hate niggers like you.
Oh, no. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh, no.
Bro,
Yo,
I took this man's head, put it in the locker, slammed the locker on his head. I fucked this dude up. Next period, I get a call down to the principal's office. She had called him because he went to the principal's office to tell on me.
I'm telling you, white privilege at its finest.
So he
That's
went
white
to go
privilege
tell
at its
on me
finest.
because I beat him up. So she called me down. Did you
Yes, I
Did you hit him?
beat the shit out of him.
Yes, I did. Why did you hit him? He called me a nigger. Did he just say that? No. He then proceeded to say, I hate niggers like you, and pointed at me. Enough said. The man got suspended. I went back to class.
Amen. Amen.
Fuck white privilege.
Fuck the boys. City boys. You know what I'm saying?
I don't,
Come on,
like,
man.
bro. It's about time we get done with this shit.
Hey,
Oh,
you can't spell white privilege without L. And that's what he took. Little Johnny took an L.
He took a big old L. He took a big old L.
Clap it up for that, man. Clap it up. Hell yeah. Hoochie Daddy Hunt. That's the fuck I'm talking about.
And you know what? I used to see him after that, and he would see me and turn around. And he's probably in his head like, God damn, that fucking nigger can't do shit. Damn, he probably wanted to shoot up the school too, but probably did. Nah,
where's the bag?
He was he was a weird dude. Like he was weird. Like
how the backpacks?
Like no, man. Like no, but seriously,
search the backpack.
Real shit. We want this shit to end. First off, white people, address your aunt, address your uncle, address your brother.
White people, get your shit together. Come on, man.
For
get
real, just address them.
Get your shit
together. They start saying some wild shit. I don't give a fuck if he's your great uncle. Address that motherfucker. Hey, Uncle Billy Bob, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shit is unacceptable. I got a friend, and I'm gonna say her name, and I hope she listens to it. I don't know her. I haven't seen her since high school, but we kept in touch through Facebook. Her name's Amber. She holds people fucking accountable, and I appreciate it. She's sexy too, but y'all leave her alone.
Nigga.
Unlike the other Amber.
Unlike the other Amber.
Yeah. Amber turd.
Amber turd.
Wait. Didn't I say last night I want to talk about that? Hold on. I just want one thing about Amber. Amber Heard is fucking stupid. Bitch, you're going to write a book about the trial and about Johnny. Number one, another defamation case coming your way, you dumbass bitch. a case you can't afford lawyers for. On top, you're going to write a tell-all book. And all the royalties are gonna go to Johnny. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Oh my God, bro. But that makes no sense. It's like when OJ wrote the book, If I Did It. Nigga, all the money for that book literally went to Ron Goldman's family.
Yeah.
Literally went to his family. Like, what is wrong with people? Listen, you lost. Take your L. Keep shopping at Ross and keep shopping at TJ Maxx like you've been doing. Go live in your small little neighborhood in California and keep it pushing, bitch. Yeah. Keep it pushing. Listen, at some point you might get another gig, on Downton Abbey or something.
They were talking about bringing her back for Aquaman. I saw that.
Hell, they bring that bitch back for Aquaman.
I saw that.
They better not go watch
recently,
that movie.
Actually,
no,
they were talking about bringing her back for Aquaman.
Hell, fucking no. If you bring her back for Aquaman, then you better give Johnny Depp. You better give Johnny Depp his position back on that Harry Potter TV show.
They already aired it though, so it doesn't matter.
So Amber Heard can come live with me. She ain't gonna hit me. I ain't Johnny Depp. Kick that bitch in the titty. Fuck you mean?
Try to shit in his bed.
Yeah.
Try to shit in Mike's bed.
Yo, on God, she shit in my bed. I'm gonna take the whole shit and I'm gonna put it all in her fucking hair, bro. Fuck you mean? What you mean?
Yeah, and then she's gonna sit here and claim abuse.
Yeah, Mr. Panama Red. Why did you smear it all? The bid dropped a Lincoln in my fucking bed. So I thought, well, maybe she wanted to get into some kinky shit. Smeared it all over her.
Look, I lived in Germany. I know what it's like.
That's sexy, ain't it? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
First of all, what type of shit do you have to be going through? Like, people in some nasty shit. Are you going to shit in my bed?
We were talking about men's mental health earlier, man. Like, could you imagine how much Johnny Depp would have wanted to kill himself over the course of those 2 years married to her?
Bro.
I'm surprised that man has not committed suicide.
Like when you got to retreat to being a different version of your former self. Who doesn't like Johnny Depp? Like let's talk about who doesn't like Johnny Depp.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a Johnny Depp fan. I've never seen Pirates
Edward
of the
Scissorhands.
I've seen Edward Scissorhands.
21 Jump Street.
I've seen Blow, like son of movies.
Blow, classic.
Blow is a great movie. I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. So
I've seen the first one.
I'm not a Johnny Depp fan, but the more and more I've seen him during this trial, I'm like, yo, this is a good, wholesome dude.
Yeah, like, bro,
I said the same thing.
He's
like,
an old, wholesome dude that listens to classic rock. Like, when she was getting on that shit about him with his friends, I'm like, yo, that man's like 50. He's
like older than you. Like, way older than you. What do you expect?
How old's Amber Heard?
She's in her 30s, right?
Yeah, like, if you didn't want that kind of lifestyle, don't fuck with an older person.
Hunter's got it.
Like, what's wrong with you?
36.
Yeah.
She's 36, and this nigga's
She's
like
not
50
37, though, like LeBron James dropping 27 points average a game.
Johnny Depp's 59. He's 59.
He's GOAT James when you say his name. Yeah. Not LeBron James. We refer to him as GOAT James.
You refer to him as GOAT James, but okay.
Yeah, freaking, he's 59.
Like, what do you expect him to be doing?
What do you expect?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't even know Johnny Depp was that old. I didn't even know that.
I knew he was old. I didn't know he was that old.
It was that old.
Yo, shout out to Johnny Depp.
And he looks young as hell, too.
Yes.
He does not look old at all.
For all the fucking drugs he took?
Dead ass, because
Right.
I'm sorry, not to be racist, but white men, you don't age well.
Like
white
milk.
people, you don't age well. You age like milk, exactly.
Yeah, like 97% of y'all age like me.
Look, I don't know if it's acceptable for me to say this, but I am the other undercover brother, so give me some slack. Black don't crack, baby.
Yeah. Goddamn right,
That's what I'm
yo.
saying. Like, I've never worried about my looks, because listen, when I turn 60, I'm still be black and beautiful, baby.
Motherfucker, you light skinned.
I'm still be
You
beautiful.
gonna have wrinkles when you're 30.
See, he's just mad. He's just mad.
Who mad, bro? I don't even got wrinkles. I'm older than you. I'm the oldest one here.
He's 37. Wait, really? I forgot.
Go, James.
Wait, are you? Wait, you're 37,
I
right?
am 37.
Listen, man, I'm light skinned. I'm
The
caramel.
only reason
I'm
you can
beautiful.
tell my age is because I got gray hair in my beard. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't, unless he would have mentioned that in the beginning of class, I never would have known.
Yeah, no, for real. I thought Mike was in his like mid 20s, late 20s at most.
Yeah. See? Shout out to Johnny Depp.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny Depp for real, man.
Hey, Amber Heard, real shit. You want to come live with me?
Ew.
Listen, she need therapy, and I would be her therapy. You know what I'm saying? I would be her therapy.
Yeah, her sexual
all
healing.
that shit she did to Johnny, hitting him. Come hit me,
All those
bitch.
shits you took on Johnny?
Come hit me. I don't hit women. First off, America, I don't hit women, but I will throw you across the room. You're not gonna hit me. You're not gonna hit me.
Jail.
Yeah, I go to jail too. Actually, I did throw someone and ended up in jail in Germany for a couple hours. The bitch hit me, and I was scratched all on my fucking face and all on my neck. And I'm the one that ended up in handcuffs.
Hey,
we need to
man,
stop this. We need to do
It's like
better.
Dave Chappelle said,
Listen,
you should have seen me
domestic-
go, nigga. I'm going to
Yeah.
tenderize them titties like chicken cutlets. God damn.
But no,
Listen,
bro.
man, I swear to God, like abuse against men is a very real thing,
It's-
and the
yeah,
people that
we don't talk
think
about
it's
it.
not are fucking lying. To
Because we're
themselves.
supposed to be big and strong. And I'm sorry, not all of us are big and strong.
I'm going to ask a crazy question right now.
Fire away.
Why can't we hit women?
Because we're big and strong.
But not all men are big and strong. I know a lot of women are stronger than me.
I agree. But there's a stigma that women, it's like, first of all, it's when you think about it, it's a negative stigma that women are fragile and frail and can't defend themselves against us.
sure
It's
they can.
untrue statement because I'm pretty sure that in her heyday, Rousey could knock out a bunch
Oh,
of
no. See, I'm not fucking Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
that
you
bitch
know
try
what
to
I'm
hit me,
saying?
I'm running.
So-
I'm running.
God.
I'm running.
So,
I'm
yes,
good. I'm good.
So,
Good.
and there are probably women right now that can fucking knock out a bunch of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. I know some.
I want to go back to Amber Heard because I just saw this. She has a child, and I don't even know how to pronounce her name. Dante's looking at the screen. I don't know if, Matt, you can see it.
What in the goddamn
What kind of fucking name is
reading?
that? Ugana? Ugana? You named her Uneg? I look African as hell.
I
You give your
can't tell
daughter
if that's
African
some like
name?
cultural appropriation in the
I
name
don't know,
or
man.
what.
That looks a little racist to me.
That might be a
That's
slur.
racist to me, yeah.
She gave her child a slur name. That what it looks. How do I even say this?
First of all, look up the meaning of that name. That's the
Uneg.
first thing you got to do. Look up the meaning of that name.
Yeah, I need to. Man, she is stupid.
is a very prominent African child.
Lamb.
Lamb.
I just named your kid Lamb Heard. There you go.
Lamb herd.
Why you gotta do all this extra
People
shit?
get lazy
Why?
with names. I was about to say white people, but it ain't just white people. People get lazy with names.
White people, no. White people get lazy with names because these are the same ones over Steve.
No.
Max.
That's a fucking lie. You know why?
Sorry.
Look at all the famous white people. They're naming their kids fucking. Well, look at what's his
All
face.
their middle names are Ray.
Yo, soon enough,
If it's a
you're
girl,
gonna
it's
hear-
Look
Ray.
at Elon Musk's kid. That he's just.
That's a scientific
well,
equation.
one of his name, one of his kids' names is the Instagram algorithm, and then and then the other kid want nothing to do with him. What I mean is, he. Fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
this
First
one,
day
Elon
with his
Musk.
new mouth.
First one, Vivian Jenna Wilson. Okay, this one, what the hell is this?
Like, what is that?
That looks like.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't even.
That shit hard to pronounce in Chinese arithmetic. Get the hell out of here,
It's
bro.
one of the first pictures that come up. He's got face tats.
Is the kid? Wait, so it's a boy, right? Is it a boy or a girl?
Meaning. All right, here we go.
All right, we gonna
Unknown
stop.
variable. Elven spelling of. What?
What in the
Elvin?
goddamn fuck am I reading?
Why would you name your kid A equals MX plus B, X equals
Listen.
MX plus
Y
B? Like, I
equals
don't get
MX
it.
plus
B. Did y'all
Y
know-
equals whatever. I wasn't good
Why
at
you gotta
math, but
be
shit, that's some weird
extra?
shit. That's some weird shit, man.
Did you know that in Germany it's illegal to name your child some shit like that for a reason? Germany sometimes have to help people stop being stupid.
Nigga, how do you even write that on, like, you have to sign your name? What is
You know
your
what's
signature
a
gonna
better
be?
name? Gustav. That's your name.
Gustav?
I'm sorry. White people are lazy with names sometimes,
Yeah.
but
Black
people
people too.
What the hell?
Oh my!
LaFonda James.
LaShonda.
LaQueen. LaPete. No. Larica.
Samaj.
Sarika.
Do you know what Samaj is?
No.
Does anyone know what Samaj is?
No.
James spelled backwards.
Samaj.
That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my
What is a
entire life.
Sharika?
That's my middle name.
Samaj. Shaniqua. Shakita, come on, man. Come on, man. Sharkeisha, no. Like, come on, bro. I mean,
This happened.
Come on,
I
man.
would say this
You gotta
happened
be
at
better
work
than
the
this.
other day.
I
gotta
mean,
be
these
better.
aren't even African names.
They just
bro.
sound dumb.
There was this happened the other day at my job. So this black woman came in with her kid, and her kid was acting up. She was like, Tyanisha, get over it. Tyanisha.
What kind of name is that?
What?
Tyanisha.
Listen, I'm black and I'm saying it. That is dumb as hell.
Okay,
That's
so if you had
one
a
of
son
the
or a
dumbest
daughter,
things I ever heard.
You said
what would you name your son
Tyanisha?
and daughter?
Tyanisha.
Oh, I heard.
Yep.
So if I had if I had daughters, the names I want to name my kids, right? They're not actually crazy names. I like creative names, like different names. I like the name Melody. I like the name Harmony. I like those names. They have they're elegant. They have there's there's a little elegance to it. I like that. I'm not gonna give it some crazy outlandish name. I have a son,
What in the 1967 is this?
I like that name. I like that name. I like the name Melody.
Shit, that girl
Melissa-
sounds like she's gonna put somebody in
Bro,
chains.
a nice name. It's a beautiful name.
hey, listen, I hope, okay.
I'm going to say it
because,
you know what Sanaa Latham is?
yeah,
I love that name too.
Listen,
Sanaa, that's a beautiful
I'm
name.
going to
Say that
say it
again?
because they
Sanaa.
don't exist yet. Those are
beautiful
porn
name.
star names. Do not name your daughter Melody or Harmony.
No, you don't know.
I
you
know a
what's divorce name?
Harmony.
Don't name her Mia. Don't name her Lana. Don't
I
name
know
her
a
Tiana.
Harmony.
Don't name her Lisa.
Kids, guac guac.
No, I like those names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Fan
do
of those
that.
names. Now, if
Please
I have a
don't ever-
son,
don't ever make me hear that.
now if
again.
I have a son, I'm giving my son the most. I'm giving my son the most
strong
niggerish
name.
names possible. Okay. Listen, I want my son to be named Devontae or DeJounte. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold
So
you.
you're complaining about Laquanda, LaQuisha, and
Devontae is a normal name.
not Devontae. I can understand
and
Devontae. What the
DeJounte's
fuck was
pretty.
the other one?
DeJounte's pretty normal too.
DeJounte?
I've heard that
once in my
so
life.
many times.
Okay.
DeJounte's pretty
I've
normal.
Maybe
never
that's
heard
because
anyone
I'm
named
Hispanic.
And the reason why I like DeJounte is because DeJounte Murray who plays for
Shout
the Spurs.
out.
I love
Yeah,
that
I
name.
knew
Okay, fair enough.
But no, these names, we gonna give them no Elijah. There you go,
Biblical names.
Elijah.
Biblical names.
No, because I would never name my kid Moses.
God.
Like Moses, come here, Moses.
Dog, listen to this. At my old job last year, I used to one of the areas that
Come here,
we-
Goliath. I'm sorry.
one of the areas that we worked. That's a good one. One of the areas we worked out of was Lakewood, fucking New Jersey.
Ugh.
If you thought black names were bad, wait until you hear Hasidic Jewish names. Bruh. I almost had to fucking
Shout out to the Jewish community.
yeah, shout out to the Jewish community, but and some of them are really nice fucking people. But you know what? Some of their names are really fucking hard to pronounce.
Ezekiel.
No, not even Ezekiel.
Josh Goldstein.
No, not even that. Oh God, I can't remember. Right? Yusuf. A woman's name was Ricky.
Was
And
it?
it wasn't even spelled like how you would think Ricky would sound like. It was like Rivick. I
Have
don't
you
know.
ever been
It was
with a
like
Jewish chick before?
Icelandic almost, but it wasn't.
You ever been with a Jewish chick?
Oh, never mind.
Look, they're
They're fun.
I understand that they are easy to pick up if you catch my drift.
Well, she picked me up, so
Whoa.
we used
Easy to pick
work.
up?
We used to
All I
work-
know
we
is
used to
this.
work
All I know is
I'm
this.
just letting you know. You guys give me a lot of
from-
gateways for some dark humor right now. And
From
I
what
need to
I've
stop.
from what I've heard, they put out better than say a Catholic girl.
Shit, me Catholic girls are smutty too.
You sure about that? Because I know a lot of uppity ones.
Well, yeah, that's probably because their daddy's uppity too. Like fuck that.
That bitch
Nah.
in the throat.
No,
I know
but
some
yeah.
straight up Jesus freaks, or I knew some straight up Jesus
the
freaks.
worst
I'm just
Jesus
I
freaks.
could not live with that. Every time
They're the worst ones.
when I go to fucking dating apps and shit, and the first thing I see is my relationship with God or Jesus is important to me. That's an automatic swipe left. man.
Yeah,
I can't do
it's
that.
slow.
I can't fit.
They're entitled.
If you try to start off talking to me by "Do you believe in God?" bitch, I'm blocking you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't bring religion to our relationship right now. I just started talking to you, bruh.
I'll say Dante. If you had a daughter, you want to name her Harmony?
Yeah, I like that name.
You need to take the Amber Heard round. Just be extra with it. Polyphony. Same thing as harmony.
Polyphony.
Consonants. Tunefulness.
Euphony is a good one. You see that first one there?
We're not doing that. You better not do that.
Metafluids.
Hey, I got something to say here. Hunter, you actually had a topic you want to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Parents, whether it's the father or the mother, do better if you're going to have a girl. Because this, I saw this last night. And I saw this previously, but I didn't know it was the same people until last night. So these two girls come in. It's like 10:30. They could have been older than 15, maybe 16. They got their ass and their titties out at a gas station.
I respect it. Wait. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying.
Jail.
I haven't paid attention. Wait, what are we talking about?
My encounter.
Oh, those 15-year-old bitches you were talking about last night? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that.
Jail.
FBI, open up.
But yeah,
Jail, motherfucker.
like, why are you dressed up?
I'm Chris Hansen.
They're in like booty shorts. They got their titties out, and it's like they were trying to entice me to look at them. I'm like, hell no.
Wait, were they trying to get your attention?
They were trying to, yeah. No, they were.
Did they
trying
not
to.
know? Well, you know what your problem is? You have a bit of a baby face, so you may look younger than you actually are. You're like, what, 21, 22, right?
I'm 21. I have a sister who's 1 year younger than me, and two things. People who see both of us, they think we're twins. We're not. And then they think that she's older than me.
So, yeah.
I take that as a compliment every time.
If you grew out a beard, it would be a lot different. Like, you can't grow a beard?
No.
Oh, see, that's a
absolutely
shame.
I'm being real with you. We live in this world around where the younger generation a little bit more free, right? They don't necessarily.
There's such thing as too much free.
Exactly.
Though.
I know I realized this recently. There are a lot of these IG models I be following on Instagram, right? And then you end up realizing. I always find out in June. It's always in June when I start seeing that I just graduated. I'm like, wait, bitch, you just graduated high school, but you out here dressed like this? That's a problem. That's a problem. Listen, I don't want to.
You're putting yourself on.
No,
FBI
I'm not.
I'm not.
And I'm not because I'm trying to bring up a serious point here. Specifically on Instagram, you'll see a lot of young women, right? And they will dress a certain way. Sometimes maybe a little bit provocative. Maybe it might be a little bit older for their age. Not saying they shouldn't dress a certain way. Not saying they shouldn't dress the way they want to. But there has to be like a maturity level for the types of things that certain women can wear. What the fuck? You have issues. What?
This is the one I like the most.
She's not.
Listen.
But yeah, back to the topic. They have their ass and their titties out. Like, they're wearing, like, short shit, so where it looks obvious, you know,
Take
like
that
what
off
they're
the screen
trying
of
to do.
someone else. They're gonna fucking look at us like we're fucking weird.
You know what I'm going to say to this? You know what I'm going to say to this? Right? Every generation since, especially in America, or anywhere, right? We do things and dress a certain way that older people, older generations find a little strange, a little weird, a little too much. So things that kids were wearing when we were younger, I guarantee people our age, older, were probably like, hey, you shouldn't wear that.
I remember when Ugg short shorts and leggings used to be provocative.
So, I
back in
mean,
the day.
granted, right.
I remember that.
Little 15-year-olds. Look, first of all,
Little horse.
I'm going to address women, period. Women, even 18, from 18, we're going to talk about that because we're all adults here.
Shout out
to 18-year-olds. They do not look. Why? They're 18. They're legal, bro. They're legal adults.
I know niggas are gonna find some way to twist that and make it weird. I know they are.
They're legal.
You know how niggas be. You know how.
First of all, first of all, let me say this: I can't fuck with anything under 28. That's weird.
I can't fuck with anything under 21. If you can't,
I can't fuck with anything under 21.
You can't buy a drink for
exactly.
yourself.
You know what I said? Yo, no, wait.
Hold on, Matt.
It's real funny. Someone asked me the other day, he's like, how young is too young? If your parents are still picking you up from the function, you're too young.
Yeah.
That is true. All I'm saying is, if you cannot legally drink, you're too young for me. That's all I'm going to say.
No. That's not what you said. You said if you can't buy yourself a drink.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, what I was trying to say was if you cannot legally drink or purchase your alpha drink.
That's probably why your meat is still dry.
Oh.
Because you're not buying them a drink.
I would buy the thing is,
man,
you got dry aged dick, man.
You're taking what I said.
When's the last time you've been to a bar?
He said dry.
See, if you ain't lived so far, I'll tell you to come take you to a bar, man.
I go. I mean, but But you're taking what I said out of context.
Matt, you know what? You need to come to Philly with me, man.
That's
Matt,
not
come to Philly.
What I'm saying is if you could not go to a bar and purchase a drink legally, you're too young for me. That's what I'm saying.
20's too young? 19's too young?
19 is for me.
18 for me is too young.
18 definitely
because
too
I think just mentally we're on two different levels.
It's not even like for me. It's a maturity thing.
Yes,
you know?
That's what I'm saying.
It's really what it comes down to is a maturity thing.
What are we going to talk about?
Exactly.
What are we going to talk about?
What? You're going to college, bitch? I graduated that 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. What are we going to talk about?
So what? Wait, hold on.
You want to talk about TikTok all day, bitch? I don't give a fuck.
Real quick.
No, not TikTok.
So, because I'm a man of perspective, I like to play devil's advocate all the time.
Yeah.
Right. So, how old are you? 25.
I will be 25 on Sunday.
Okay.
Yes.
And you won't date anyone who's under 21. So you wouldn't.
20 would probably be the absolute lowest.
So 20,
but I would prefer 21.
Right? Let's say 20. Okay. Real quick. When you're 35, would you date a 30-year-old?
Yes.
Why? Based off of your numbers and what you're saying now, 5 years is too young for you.
I think you're overanalyzing this, in my opinion.
No. Because my thing is, we all hit a certain point in our lives, right? So we want to talk to people about things we can relate to. Okay? So just because said person's in college, now if you would say you can't buy a drink, I'm with you on that. Like if we can't go out to dinner and have a glass of wine, then the fuck. But just because she's younger than me doesn't necessarily mean, because women mature before men do. So just because she's younger doesn't necessarily mean that she's not on my level. So me,
unless you went to Hillsborough High School,
me at 37, I wouldn't date someone who's 21 because there's absolutely nothing we're gonna talk. I don't go out and party, okay? Unless she can prove to me, and whatever. Unless she can prove to me that she's mentally where I'm at. So I'm willing to give everyone an opportunity. If you're not with me mentally, then that's where I cut you. I don't give a fuck how old you are.
See, that's what I was, because you say is 30 the lowest I go, and I would say no. I mean, I'd probably go slightly lower just to see like where mentally they're at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they can't stimulate me on that mental or intellectual level,
there we go.
Then I would determine that it wouldn't even be an age thing. It would just be that.
Stimulated.
I mean, hell, if I was, say, in my lower 30s, hypothetically, and like, say, a 25-year-old I was dating or something, if she can stimulate me on that level, then yes, I would say I would date her. Like it's not about like just the age.
You got to stimulate me mentally before you stimulate me sexually. I'm just being honest with you.
I was gonna say mentally. I heard this back in my junior year of high school. So apparently that the women, they're mentally like 2 years over like men. So like say they're 16, but their mentality is like 18 or something. So I'm like, oh. Well, that explains why senior guys go after freshman girls.
I mean, you're in high school. In high school, hold on, let me think about this.
Jail.
No. And I'll talk about it now. So the whole age of, I hit a point in my life where the age of consent was weird. Like when I was a freshman
been weird.
In college, right? When I was a freshman in college, I used to, let's say date. I used to date this girl that was a senior in high school. Right, we met at a party. I think it was probably the summer I graduated.
So there's nothing cooler being in high school dating a senior and you're like an underclassman.
Yeah.
You're
so
like
it's
automatically cool.
So it's like that's weird because I used to often freak out. Like, okay, I'm 18, she's 17, she's a senior in high school. Am I gonna get fucked up for this?
Wait.
So you're wondering if whether or not you?
No. I used to wonder. Now Now I know age of consent.
I don't think it matters though. Like in that case, I don't think it really matters because
the senior and the freshman thing. That's I consider that like grooming. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like my nigga.
I can
see
bro.
That,
yeah.
Come on, you don't really love that bitch. You don't like her. You like her 'cause tight. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
So how old are you at a freshman? 14? 14?
Yeah, 14, 15.
I was 15.
13, 14.
13, 14.
I missed the cutoff, so I was 15. But most are 14.
So
you're
14
13
years
in high
old.
school.
Yeah.
Jesus.
People, let me tell you something. I remember, like it was yesterday. We were in 6th grade. This girl got pregnant.
6th grade?
6th grade.
Wait.
Lord
Whoa. Rewind.
Pause.
Yeah.
6th grade. I think I was 12 in 6th grade.
No, you're like 11.
10, 11, yeah.
Yeah.
Ew. That's
got
what you doing?
pregnant. Yeah.
That's what we doing now?
I wasn't thinking about that shit at 6th grade. Like, what?
Yup.
Yo, like, it only leads me to imagine what people nowadays are doing.
No. You be 12 in 6th grade. I was 12 in 6th grade. That's
yeah,
disgusting.
but that doesn't mean you got to be thinking about that.
That's disgusting. Like, what?
That is gross. Man.
At 12, I mean, shit, I didn't even know how to beat my dick at 12, and you fucking already?
Yeah.
I must have been doing something
you
wrong.
just put it in a sock. That's all you did.
Nah, I didn't do that in 6th grade.
Stop
no,
bringing
that
up
was
the
8th
damn
grade.
sock,
That was
bro.
8th grade, man.
I just
That
said
was
you
8th grade,
could.
man.
That's one thing I've never understood.
on that one.
That's one thing I've never understood. Why in a sock?
Yeah,
Why?
me neither.
Why?
Where else are you gonna do it?
Just go on the floor.
Of all
Yes.
It's
The
better. It's
floor?
better than putting in a sock.
Y'all
you
be
gonna put it
nutting
on
on
you?
the floor? I wipe it off.
You gonna put it on you?
You guys are weird. Y'all just be busting nuts on the floor?
No, not
So
all
this,
the time.
This
but like,
jizz sock that you have.
All right, well, first of all,
This jizz sock that you got.
that I have.
Did you wash it
I
and
still
wear
have
it too?
Like I still have it. Huh?
Did you wash it and wear it?
To be honest with you, I don't remember what the fuck I did with that shit.
which means yes. We'll take that as a
I don't wear
yes.
that shit anymore. I definitely
On that note,
Guilty.
definitely didn't.
I'm done with you.
I didn't say shit. I didn't say I did. Like, this is about 8th grade when I was, 14? I'm 21 now, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Again, well, first of all, I knew anything. If you had a dirty sock, I would throw that shit out.
I'm hungry,
I throw
man.
socks away all the
I
time.
need some food.
I need some food too, man.
Yeah, man. Let's wrap this up and get something to eat.
Yeah,
Celebrate someone's
No, I'm
birthday.
going to like Chick-fil-A or somewhere, something like that.
Shit, why
something
not?
simple.
I just want to say shout out to all the homies that listen to the show for real. You know, with this,
For real.
it's going to take some time. People got to understand it's going to take some time for this thing to start getting off. But yo, once we get on YouTube, I'm telling you, once you see my beautiful face
Oh my Lord.
on camera,
All right, listen, y'all. Thank you for listening.
y'all better be ready
Thank
for
you
that.
for
I'm
listening.
telling
Fuck
you.
You know
white
what?
people.
Y'all don't want to see Mike. You
Whoa.
want to see Dante. You want to see me.
Okay, extremist.
That was the white boy that said that.
That was a
by the
white
way.
boy that said that. Look, he's finna go to his backpack. All right,
I don't have a backpack. I got a hoodie today.
You should merch that. Get the backpack.
get the backpack.
Get the backpack.
Before we end off, I do want to promote some shit right quick. If you want to check out the show, find us on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms. Wherever you listen to, odds are we're on it. So look us up.
Spotify and Apple. We know what y'all
Spotify
be
and
doing.
Apple. On Twitter, follow us at Bromigos Pod. And Instagram, you can also follow us on the Bromigos Pod.
Please.
You can also follow us on there as
Does they
well.
want to throw us on Napster? Can we get those stats? I just want to know.
I don't even know if I can even get those.
Someone
stats.
feeling old school want to be on Napster. You know, that'll be tough. Distro kid. No, I'm playing. I'm just talking shit at this point.
All right. Be good, everybody.
All right.
Okay, we'll see.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
You've been listening to the Bromigos Podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Avena! That's okay! She'll be back. Another question.